Welcome back to my channel. So if you're like me, if you're a mom and your kids are about to go back to school, then this video is for you. Listen, I'm at the dollar store. I'm about to get some school supplies for my son. So we can still get school supplies on a budget if you didn't save for school supplies or school just came around real fast, because I know it came around real fast for me. Let me show you how you still can buy school supplies on a budget even if you didn't prepare or save for school supplies for your kids. So if that's content that you're interested in, then let's get into the video. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Janine. I'm your budget coach. I am your go-to girlfriend for managing money with faith and intention. On this channel, we talk about cash stuffing. We talk about budgeting. We talk about all things personal finance, grocery hauls, all of the things for us to try to save our money with God in the center. So if that's something that you're into, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and listen. Make sure you hit those notifications every time I upload a video. If you're a new subscriber, hey girlfriend, hey, look around my channel. Hopefully you learn some things. Hopefully you are inspired, because that's the whole purpose of my channel. I hope you stick around to the end. Now, if you are a returning subscriber, hey girlfriend, hey, listen, thank you so much for clicking on my videos. I truly appreciate it. My hand over the camera, y'all. I don't know why it's flashing, but thank you so much for clicking on my videos. You are truly appreciated more than you know. So listen, I'm at the dollar store, y'all, and I'm going to take y'all in there. I just wanted to really show moms that, listen, sometimes I know back to school came fast for a lot of us, right? And some people might not have saved money and prepared for back to school supplies. Some moms might be on a really tight budget. And I just wanted to show you that you still can get school supplies for your kids and still stay in budget and not break the bank and not be having all this anxiety and guilt and not be swiping those credit cards, not be doing those, those payment plans or those Klarna and Afterpay for school supplies. We're not doing that, right? We don't have to do that. We can go to the dollar store that I'm about to go into, and we still can get school supplies. The kids will be fine. Listen, this could be like a list that they just go into school with. And then once they get their list from their teachers and stuff like that, we'll budget for more. So just to start them out. So let's go to the dollar store and see what they have for school supplies for these kids. So look, y'all, they got some book bags in here. My son is in the 10th grade, so this book bag probably would be okay. How much is this? Ooh. Hold on. Let's see. I guess oh, this is $5. This book bag, this kind of looks small. But they got lunch bags. Listen, they got, if you have a boy, these little cute little book bags. Man, when my sons was small, I could have got this for them. All right. Look, so we gonna get a little cart. All right. They got pencil boxes. I'm gonna get some colored crayons. They all need pencils, y'all. Let's see. Colored pencils. They got all this little cute stuff in here. Listen, they all need markers. Everybody need markers. They got glue. Look, they even have some, if you have a younger child, teaching them how to write. They got little pencil cases, boys and girls, glue. They all need glue. Crayons. rulers. I'm pretty sure my son need a ruler. Let's see, I have a 10th grader, so he probably needs something like this. I like these myself, these little Post-it sticky notes. I like them. They even got calculators. My son already has a calculator, but if you have an older child, you probably can get a calculator. Scissors. I feel like whiteout is always good. You can give them some whiteout. Let's see. They got a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what else. They all need, I know my child needs some pens. Regular, the number 2 pencils, they all need that. Highlighters, they definitely need some highlighters. More pens. Look at the erasers. Look, they even got, do they have the mechanical pencils? I don't think they, yet, are these mechanical? I think they are. Dang, they even got mechanical ones. That's neat. My son would probably want that. Let's see. Maybe I'll get him some blue pens too as well. Black and blue. Okay. So, also this is the, look, they all need composition books. Oh, this is like standard. I'll probably get him like 2 of these. 2 composition books. Look, they got folders for the kids. Man, I wish I was shopping at the dollar store when my kids were young. I really would have been saving a whole bunch of money. I think they all, since my son is older, I definitely think that he need a binder. So I'll probably get, no, that's gonna be, let me see. Oh, they definitely need some blank paper. Let's see. Oh, here go the binder. I want to look at, what is this, like a 2-inch binder? Oh yeah. Oh, this is the last one. This is alright. It's a 2-inch binder. I'm probably gonna get him for his paper. I'm trying to think. They really got a nice little selection of stuff that you can start for the kids and not break the bank. They got all different type of notebooks. If you have a girl, you can buy her different notebooks, different color notebooks. Oop. With all different type of notebooks, all different type of binders, and all different type of spiral notebooks as well. All of this. And this is just a starter. This is just for something for them to start the school with. Once they actually get the list from the school teacher, then you actually can come back. But this is something rather than nothing. And you don't have to, oh, look, I definitely got to get this for him. He needs some folders. Look, to keep them organized. I'm definitely getting my son this. These are some folders. Just to keep them organized. And they're really good ones too. This is like a good thick folder. I think I'm gonna get him one too. And they pocket folders, y'all. They got pockets in them. I think I'm gonna get him like 3 of them. Just to start. Let's see. What else? Look, they really have a good selection of stuff. I think that's probably all I'm gonna get. I will show y'all. Let's see. All right, I am back. So I just came from the dollar store and I want to show y'all again what I got for him. All right, so this is all of the stuff that I ended up getting for my son back to school. These is the composition and the little thing. So this little haul from the dollar store that I just got. Sorry, I got a different mic because my other mic broke, y'all, when I was coming in the house. But anyway, I want you to put in the comments how much you think I spent. I just showed you exactly what I got from the dollar store, and this is only for one child. I'm just trying to really show moms out there that you still can get school supplies for the kids on a budget. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to be swiping those credit cards to really get them back to school supplies. Because sometimes your budget is really tight and you really just don't have a lot of extra money. So the dollar store is another option for you to still get school supplies. This is just some standard stuff that I got for my son. I really don't know exactly, like once he get to school, the teachers have a specific list and I probably will go back and get more. But I just wanted to start him with something. So here's the 3 different tips that moms can use for back to school if you did not prepare. One tip is using the split paycheck method. And if you don't really know what that is, I usually split my bills into paychecks. So you can do the same thing for school supplies. So let's just say you got 3 kids. If you get paid every week, the first week before the month of August, take your first check and spend $25 for the first kid. The next check, spend another $25 for the second kid. The next check, spend another $25 for the third kid. Instead of taking the whole entire amount and was like, oh my God, I need $500 for school supplies for my kids, break it down into checks. We need to break it down into bite-sized pieces. So that way it doesn't seem so overwhelming. Because listen, I know as a single mom, it can be overwhelming for another cost, for us feeling like, oh my God, here goes something else I gotta pay for. I'm barely making ends meet as it is. And then now they gotta go back to school. Now they need clothes. Now they need sneakers. Listen, this is what I did for my son. And again, I only have one in school, but he needed clothes. He's going to this trade school. So I looked on their website and I seen the uniforms. The uniforms was $150 for the shirts. We ain't even talking about the pants. And then he had to get some extra things because he's doing collision. This is what, and then he needed school clothes. Because when my kids were little, they used to go to a private Christian school and they had uniforms. When I tell you, it saved me so much money. Put in the comments if your kids are going to a school for uniforms, because listen, y'all gonna save so much. I'm trying to tell you, this is what I used to do when my kids were small. Number one, I had all boys, right? So if my oldest grew out of that same uniform shirt, the middle will use it. If the middle will grow out the uniform shirt, I will go through all of their uniforms and see what they can't fit, what's short. And listen, I was on a tight budget. So having 3 kids, I would recycle the clothes. And of course, I'm not going to have them looking crazy, but these are other ways that we can do and we can utilize as single moms to stay within budget and not be swiping a credit card for school supplies or not be going into more debt for school supplies. Use your resources. I know that the Christian school, they used to have a box of used uniforms that were still good, different sizes that people used to donate. And I would go in that box all the time. And they would have school uniform shirts with the school emblem already on there for $2, $3. Listen, don't be ashamed to maybe have to go to the dollar store or maybe get some used uniforms, but they're still in good condition. There's nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, you want your kids to go to school looking clean. You want them to go to school making sure they have school supplies so they can learn. Listen, they don't always got to have these high-end sneakers, Jordans, and all of that stuff like that. Listen, if it's not in your budget, mom, don't feel no guilt for it. Because I remember I used to buy my kids Jordans and all that, but slowly going into debt for it. No, we're not doing that. In 2025, we are not doing that. Listen, we are budgeting. We're staying within our budget. We are not swiping our credit cards, not using no Klarna Afterpay, none of that. So there are things that you still can do and get in budget, will be on budget and not break the bank. So that was my first tip, to split these school supplies into your pay cycle. The second tip would be go to a discounted store. Walmart is good, but the dollar store is cheaper. If you don't have a dollar store near your way, maybe you have another discounted store. Also, too, which I'm just gonna say, what about those, what's it called, y'all? Those consignment shops or Goodwill. Listen, don't, it's no shame in our game over here. If Goodwill, you may have a Goodwill near you that has school supplies that are basically brand new. Also, a lot of communities, a lot of businesses have back to school giveaways, and they have book bags full of back to school supplies. That could be another option for you. If you're really tight and you really don't have it, if you have a local church, usually churches give out giveaways all the time for back to school. It is nothing wrong with going to a back to school event so you can get something for your kids. Don't have no shame in it. Nobody's here to judge. In 2025, we all need to save some money. I don't know about y'all, but we all need to save some money, and it's hard. Tip number 3, y'all. As moms, give yourself grace. We don't always have to have it all together. We stress and we have so much anxiety because we already have to manage a household by ourselves. All the income is just us. We only can depend on yourself. Give yourself grace, mom. If you can't get all the school supplies for your kids, it's okay. Get what you can and budget later. We need to give ourselves grace. I feel like as moms, especially for me, it's so easily for me to give other people grace. You know what? All right, I'm not going to trip over that, especially with your kids. You may have to give your kids grace when they don't listen, when they do something that you told them not to do. You need to give them grace. But what about us giving grace to ourselves? I feel like we're our worst critics. Still making sure that they have something when they start school. That's all that matters. And let God do the rest. He will provide in ways that you haven't even seen yet. And I'm telling you, if you didn't see my story about teen mom and divorce, which I'm going to flick on the screen, go watch it. Okay, it is my personal story when I tell you what God has done. And he did it, and I didn't even see it. I had no idea. He was preparing me in ways that I had no idea. Mom, he's doing the same thing for you. If he sees that you only have a little bit maybe for school supplies, but he already has a blessing coming that you cannot see, trust him enough that he will provide. Trust me, he sees you. It says in the Bible that God is close to those who are brokenhearted. Listen, he sees you, mom. He sees every cry that you see, every tear, those bills that are due. Your account may be negative. You probably not getting no child support. He sees you. He sees those kids. And I'm telling you, he will provide. Trust him enough. So it's a little different video, but that's what you can do. You still can get some back to school supplies for your kids on a budget. So if you learned something in this video, if you were inspired, please make sure that you like, that you comment, that you share this video to another mom that may be discouraged that she don't have enough money for back to school. Maybe she's shameful. Maybe she's pride. She don't want to tell people that she's struggling. Listen, these tips in here about going to a Goodwill or going to your local church. Listen, this video and my channel is to inspire other moms. Share it with a mom. Make sure you put in the comments, guys, how are you doing school supplies for your kids? Give me some ideas that I may not have touched in this video that may can help another mom. I want to start a community of like-minded women. We are here to get our finances together, but also know that God is in the center of all of this. So I hope that this blessed you. Again, make sure that you like, you comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss another video. And remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.